Good morning, sir. I have an appointment for my citizenship interview today.
Good morning. Can I have your appointment letter and ID, please?
Sure, here you are.
What time is your appointment?
10 a.m.
You can now enter the facility.
Thank you.
Please take off your jacket, empty your pockets and place them in a plastic bin. Now, you can walk through the metal detector. Here is your appointment letter and ID. Bring all your belongings. Use the elevator to go to the second floor and check in at the customer service area.
Thank you.
Good morning. How can I help you today?
Good morning. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Can I see your appointment letter and ID, please?
Yes, here they are.
All right, I found your information. Here's your appointment letter and ID.
Thank you.
Please have a seat in the waiting area and wait your turn. The officer will call you shortly when your appointment is ready.
Thank you, officer.
P8, Mrs. Lean?
Yes, I am.
Hi, I am Emily. I will conduct your interview today. How are you doing?
I am fine, thank you.
Great. Please follow me.
Okay.
Please feel free to put your belongings next to your chair and remain standing up. Can you show me your passport, your green card, and your state-issued ID?
Sure, here they are.
Thank you. Before we start our interview, I need you to take the oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Now, you can have a seat.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions before we start?
No, I don't.
How was the traffic this morning?
It's not too bad. It took me about 30 minutes to get here.
Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen?
I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I would like to vote.
Are you requesting any accommodation for the interview today because of disability?
No, officer.
Now, let's review your N400 application. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
How long have you been a lawful permanent resident?
About 8 years.
When did you become a permanent resident?
August 9th, 2016.
Did you get your green card through your marriage?
No, I got my green card through family.
Who was the sponsor for your green card?
My father.
What is your full name?
My full name is Linh Thị Lê.
What is your last name?
My last name is Lê.
What is the name of your green card?
It is Linh Thị Lê.
Have you used any other names since birth?
No.
Do you want to legally change your name?
Yes, I do.
What name do you want to use when you become a citizen?
Lana Lê.
Can you write down the new name on a sheet of paper?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. What is your gender?
I am a female.
What is your date of birth?
October 20, 1989.
Where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam.
Are you a citizen of Vietnam now?
Yes, I am.
What is your country of citizenship or nationality?
Vietnamese.
Do you have another country of nationality?
No, I don't.
Was one of your parents, including adoptive parents, a U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday?
No, officer.
Do you want the Social Security Administration (SSA) to issue you an original or replacement Social Security card and update your immigration status with the SSA if and when you are naturalized?
Yes, I do.
What is your Social Security number?
709-522787.
What is your mobile telephone number?
678-725-568.
Do you have an email address?
Yes, I do.
What is your email address?
lingle89@gmail.com.
Are you Hispanic or Latino?
No, I am not.
What is your race?
I am Asian.
What is your height?
I'm 5 feet 2 inches.
How much do you weigh?
I'm 132 pounds.
What color are your eyes?
Black.
What is your current address?
1139 Stanford Avenue, Garden Grove, California, 92840.
How long have you been living at this address?
Almost 3 years.
When did you move to the current address?
I've moved there on April 3rd, 2022.
Where did you leave before the current address?
107 Flyer Place, El Paso, Texas, 79928.
When did you move to that address?
November 12, 2018.
Did you move after you applied for naturalization?
No, officer.
Is your current physical address also your current mailing address?
Yes, it is.
Have you lived anywhere else during the last 5 years?
No, that's it.
All right. Do you currently have a job?
Yes, I do.
What is your current job?
I am a nail technician.
Where do you work?
I work at Lana's Nail Spa.
How long have you been working there?
About 3 years.
Where else have you worked in the past 5 years?
I worked for Abana's Beauty Nails before that.
What did you do in Abana's Beauty Nails?
I was a nail technician.
How long have you worked there?
I worked there for about 3 years.
What day did you leave the job?
I left this job on January 4th, 2019.
Where else have you worked in the past 5 years?
No.
So, what did you do before Abana's Beauty Nails?
I was unemployed for about 2 years.
How did you support yourself?
My parents supported me.
Did you receive any public benefit?
No, I did not receive any public benefits.
Have you spent any time outside of the United States for the past 5 years?
Yes, I have.
How many trips have you taken in the past 5 years?
I have taken 2 trips total.
Did any of your trips last 6 months or longer?
No, officer.
How many total days did you spend outside the United States during the last 5 years?
Total 60 days.
When was the last trip outside of the United States?
The last trip was on May 3rd, 2024.
What was the purpose of this trip?
I visited my brother's family and my relatives.
Do you remember the date you returned to the United States?
Yes, I remember. I came back on June 4th, 2024.
All right. Are you currently married?
Yes, I am married.
How many times have you been married?
I have been married only one time.
Where did you get married?
I got married in America.
If you are currently married, is your spouse a current member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No,
Is he a U.S. citizen or permanent resident?
he is a U.S. citizen.
How did your current spouse become a U.S. citizen?
He became a U.S. citizen through naturalization.
What date did your current spouse become a U.S. citizen?
December 23rd, 2023.
What is the current legal name of your spouse?
His name is Oliver Chung.
What is his birthday?
September 11, 1987.
How many times has your spouse been married?
He has been married twice.
When did your spouse terminate the previous marriage?
August 2nd, 2017.
Can I see his divorce decree?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. What is your spouse's current job?
He is an electrician.
Where does your spouse currently work?
He currently works at Worley.
How long has your spouse been working there?
He has been working there for about 8 years.
Is your current spouse's present physical address the same as your physical address?
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 children, a son and a daughter.
Are they biological to you?
Yes, they are.
Does your spouse have any children from a previous marriage?
No.
What is your son's name?
Donald Chung.
What is your son's date of birth?
May 17th, 2019.
What is your daughter's name?
Tina Chung.
What is your daughter's date of birth?
March 5th, 2021.
Where were your children born?
They were born in America.
Where do they currently live?
They currently live with me and my husband.
All right. Let's move on to the next section.
No.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No.
Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No.
What is a non-resident alien?
A person who has not passed their green card test.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
Have you ever advocated any opposition to all organized government?
No, officer.
Have you ever associated with any group anywhere in the world that advocated any of the establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship?
No.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any of the unlawful assaulting or killing of any officer or officers of the government of the United States or of any other organized government because of their official character?
No.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any sabotage?
No.
What is sabotage?
The act of damaging and destroying something.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that
No.
engaged, participated in kidnapping, assassination, or hijacking or sabotage of an airplane, ship, vehicle, or other mode of transportation?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture?
No.
Do you understand the word torture?
The act of causing great pain to someone.
Have you ever participated in killing or trying to kill any person?
No.
Have you ever participated in any kind of sexual contact or activity with any person who did not consent, did not agree, or was unable to consent, could not agree, or was being forced or threatened by you or by someone else?
No.
Have you ever participated in causing harm or suffering to any person because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
What is suffering?
Physical or mental pain of a person.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, helped, or participated in any military or police unit?
No.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, helped, or participated in any armed group, For example, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, or guerrilla group.
No.
Have you ever worked, volunteered, or otherwise served in a place where people were detained, forced to stay, for example, a prison, jail, prison camp, a camp where prisoners of war or political prisoners are kept, detention facility, or labor camp? Or have you ever directed or participated in any other activity that involved detaining people?
No, officer.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons, or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons, which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No.
Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military type training?
No.
What is military type training?
Learning how to fight in combat.
Have you ever recruited, asked, enlisted, signed up, conscripted, required to join, or used any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed group, or attempted or worked with others to do so?
No.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official in the U.S. or elsewhere, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No.
Please tell me what a prostitute is.
Someone who has sex for money.
Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled, trafficked any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country?
No.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigrant benefit?
No.
What is an immigrant benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No, officer.
Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Do you know what allegiance is?
To be loyal to something.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
What does bear arms mean?
To own or use a gun to fight.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Great. Please review the form on the tablet and let me know if everything is correct.
Okay. Everything is correct.
Great. Please sign, print your name, and date at the bottom of the page.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we are going to move to the civics part. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies.
Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
What is the economic system of the United States?
Market economy.
What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil Rights Movement.
Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
What is the name of the national anthem?
the Star-Spangled Banner.
Very good. Congratulations, you passed the civics test. Let's move to the English test. We'll administer the test on this tablet. Can you see a sentence that appeared on the tablet?
Yes, I can see it.
Please read line number 1 out loud for me.
Who lives in the White House?
Now, write the sentence I read to you on the tablet. The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. Great. You have passed the reading and writing test as well. Congratulations. You passed your interview.
Thank you very much.
I'm recommending your application for approval. Here is a copy of your test results. You will be sent a notice in the mail for your oath ceremony. Do you have any questions?
No.
Once again, congratulations. I will walk you back to the customer service area.
Thank you so much, officer.